right now on your news channel. Creeks are raging, and all of Montecito is under evacuation orders, along with other areas at risk of severe flooding and mudslides. City streets are flooded. This man found a creative way home, but many others remain stuck. Emergency responders warn everyone to stay off the roads. This storm isn't through with us yet. Your news channel starts right now.
Live breaking news from your news channel.
Good evening, I'm Scott Hennessy. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's go straight away to Krista Kirkchin in the First Alert Weather Center, keeping track of this storm tonight. Krista.
Scott, take a look at these totals. Montecito, more than 1.5 feet of rain within the past 24 hours, and we are expecting much more. Here's a closer look. Santa Ynez and San Luis Obispo, more than 6 inches of rain, just under 4 inches of rain in Paso Robles and Santa Maria. Once again, that's just within 24 hours. Here's a look at that live storm tracker. Generally light rain over much of the Santa Barbara South Coast and Ventura County at this time. A nice breather for San Luis Obispo County and North Santa Barbara County. However, there is more rain on the way. At midnight today, we are expecting more rain for the South Coast and Ventura County, and tomorrow by 4:30 a.m. we have that second wave of rain expected to take over. The good news is that it's expected to move quickly by 7 a.m., makes its way toward much of Santa Barbara County, and beyond that, it is moving quickly. By the second half of the day, we are expecting a break from the rain to arrive. Wednesday and Thursday, we have a break, but then much more rain is in the forecast this weekend. We have several watches, warnings, and advisories that remain in effect. I'll break it all down in my full forecast for now. Back over to you, Scott.
Yeah, unprecedented rainfall was the word from the National Weather Service today. Krista, thank you. These evacuation orders remain in place. They started about midday today. You see all of Montecito under evacuation orders. That's the area shaded in red to the right of your screen. The Alisal Fire burn area on the left of your screen there. Everyone who lives in that area asked to shelter in place because they're unable to get out on Refugio Road there, which is the only way in or out. This is an interactive map from the county showing the areas that we're talking about. We have posted a link to this at the top of our mobile app and homepage. You can type an address in and find out if your home is under evacuation orders. In San Luis Obispo County, an evacuation order was issued for areas west of South River Road at Navajo Avenue, that in Paso Robles. Here's a list of Santa Barbara County evacuation centers. Manami Community Center, 600 West Enos Drive in Santa Maria. The Veterans Memorial Building at 941 Walnut Avenue in Carpinteria. And La Colina Junior High School is open as of 9:30 tonight to handle overflow from Santa Barbara City College's Wake Center on Turnpike. That is currently full. This information and much more at readysbc.org. We have you covered on the effects of this storm up and down the coast tonight. Let's go out live to Tracy Lair, monitoring the situation on Highway 101 in Montecito. She joins us live now near Jamison Lane. Tracy, what are you seeing out there?
We're seeing Caltrans just checking out the areas. They're trying to get the roads back open, but it doesn't look promising at the moment. I'm on Jamison Lane, parallel to the 101, and this is where there's a hard closure on both.
Rising floodwaters along North Jamison Lane in Montecito could soon cover the signs warning of flooding. This is what it looked like before dark near the San Ysidro exit and creek. Drivers trying to evacuate had to turn back. One La Vuelta Road resident came out to see it.
This is where the San Ysidro Creek breached during the Thomas debris flow. I live right here. This is San Ysidro Creek breaching, closing down the highway. Nobody's getting through.
On this 5th anniversary of the deadly Montecito mudslide, people helped each other.
I'm trying to serve my customers service, and it's kind of hard to get to them with these road closures. So it's I feel kind of bad for that.
The water caused the closure of the North 101. Romero Creek to the south near Sheffield Drive looked like a raging river. New grates along the widened 101 in Carpinteria seemed to help. First responders are responding to accidents, and they are strategically staged in La Conchita, where 10 people died on January 10, 2005.
We're monitoring it. We got reports of some land movement, but apparently we have a geologist out on scene now.
Firefighters hope people will heed the warnings so history won't repeat.
And all they're really trying to do is save lives, asking people to stay inside. A big shout out even for us, for all these people who are heroes. Caltrans helped us jump our own car. We also saw some young people in a big car trying to help people who were stranded. And AAA is hard at work out there too, trying to help people, but they can't get past these closures. Reporting live in Montecito, I'm News Channel reporter Tracy Lair.
Tracy, thank you for your work out there in those difficult conditions tonight. New video in of people in Montecito trying to navigate a treacherous situation. These two women crossed the street near Coast Village Circle with water rushing past their feet. Traffic was also backed up in the area with the entrance to the 101 southbound closed. People had to scramble to find a place to stay when evacuation orders were announced today. The Courtyard by Marriott in downtown Santa Barbara says the week started off normal, but with the rain, they had a lot of cancellations. That opened up some space for residents looking to book rooms after being told to leave their homes. Here's what owner Andrew Firestone had to say earlier today.
We're about 50% occupancy this morning. We're filling up, all with just local residents looking for a place to stay tonight. So we put together a locals discount, so people don't have to drive too far.
The owner says he's glad the hotel can open its doors to locals. The new hotel just opened about 2 weeks ago. Tonight, it is now fully booked. Highway 101 northbound is closed at Winchester Canyon because of multiple rock slides and flooding, and the northbound lanes of the 101 are closed at Route 33 in Ventura. Highway 154 closed in both directions, which means there is no way for people to get from Santa Barbara to the Santa Ynez Valley right now. Sheriff Bill Brown said those portions of Highway 101 that are closed and 154 are not going to reopen tonight. Here are just some of the additional highway closures to report in our area. Highway 166 from the 101 near Santa Maria to Highway 33 along the Cuyama Highway closed due to multiple rock and mudslides. Highway 150 in both directions from the Ventura Santa Barbara County line to Highway 33 and the portion between Ojai and Santa Paula closed as well. Highway 33 closed from Lomita Avenue in Ojai to the Ozina Fire Station in the Los Padres National Forest. Again, officials say if you do not have to be on the roads, don't do it. Conditions are dangerous and changing all the time. All Santa Barbara County public schools will be closed tomorrow due to the storm. And the SLO Tribune reports all San Luis Obispo County public school districts that are back from winter break will be closed Tuesday as well. The storm forced Cal Poly, Westmont, and UCSB to cancel classes today and evacuate facilities. Cal Poly, UCSB, Santa Barbara City College, and Allen Hancock College have also announced that classes are canceled tomorrow as well. Take a look at the flooding on Santa Barbara's east side. A man went kayaking down Spring Street near De La Guerra Street. The whole street was flooded and cars parked along it were submerged. The man said he hopped into his kayak because it was the only way he could get around.
Oh, pretty good. I mean, our house under it is pretty bad. All of these cars in the background are completely flooded. And they're probably going to get totaled because one girl already had her car completely totaled.
Other neighbors had similar stories, saying their cars were damaged or they were unable to get into or out of their homes because of the severe flooding. The Santa Barbara airport is closed because of the storm. Currently, no commercial flights coming in or out. The airport's automated messaging system says the air traffic control tower was closed due to flooding. They had to evacuate the tower. Right now, there's no estimated time for reopening the airport. In San Luis Obispo County, heavy rain causing significant problems all across the area. In San Luis Obispo, several roadways have been flooded, including Los Osos Valley Road near Highway 101. The intersection at Calle Joaquin was under several feet of water this afternoon. The San Luis Obispo Creek has swollen far beyond its normal size, flooding roads and fields. Highway 101 northbound was closed today at the Avila Beach off-ramp. Traffic was diverted back onto the southbound lanes. The county also experienced downed trees, damaged bridges and road surfaces, flooded cars, and many other issues.
This rain has been atrocious, and the wind, unbelievable. You can see, behind me, of the evidence.
This is incredible. We don't see it like this very often. I don't know if I've ever seen it this intense. I mean, this is coming down.
In Shell Beach, part of a bluff near Dinosaur Caves Park is now eroding. Pismo Beach has closed a section along Ocean Boulevard and is warning people to stay away from the dangerous area. A 5-year-old is missing after getting swept away by floodwaters in San Luis Obispo County. It happened this morning near Paso Robles. A woman and a child were stuck in the San Marcos Creek bed. The woman was pulled to shore by local residents, but the child was last seen floating away from the vehicle. If you have any information on the child's whereabouts, contact the sheriff's office at 805-781-4540. This afternoon, the sheriff's underwater search and rescue team had to call off its search for the child due to the storm. Make sure you have our First Alert weather app. You can track the storm using our live interactive radar. We've also will send alerts as well for severe weather in your area. It's free to download for iPhone and Android devices. Krista will have our full forecast coming up. New video in tonight, a sinkhole opened up in Orchid. This is along the 4200 block of Hibiscus Drive. You can see firefighters checking on nearby homes and the flooding going right up to people's lawns and driveways. The storm also causing problems in Ventura County. Tonight, streets were flooded in Ventura with water making its way into parking garages. An apartment building in the city was also having some trouble. Sandbags couldn't stop the floodwaters from entering the lobby.
It's a little intimidating. I think, I think hopefully with the way the levels work out, that it won't get into the patio too much.
Ventura County has had to issue several emergency evacuation orders, including the Ventura Beach RV Resort, La Conchita, and homes along the south side of Creek Road. More video of flooding in the Santa Barbara area. Mission Creek crested well above its banks in Oak Park, leaving sections of the grassy area underwater. The runoff also flooded the public bathrooms there and threatened a building under construction just a block from Cottage Hospital. The area near the Pueblo Street Bridge also experienced flooding. The creek behind Rocky Nook is also raging tonight and rising above its stone banks. It was dangerous for anyone hitting the roads today. Here's a look at a Jeep driving through some heavy flooding in downtown Santa Barbara, right past a Santa Barbara police vehicle. Remember, officials say it is never safe to drive through floodwaters. Several local beaches are closed to the public for the time being. Carpinteria State Beach and its campground are closed because of the storm. In fact, all campgrounds from Rincon to Gaviota are closed. The sand berm in Carpinteria that was put in place to protect homes there has taken a beating over the past few days.
It's all eroded today. You can tell it's all crumbled and fell down.
You can just walk down, and actually the waves hit the sand berm now, so it's not even safe to go down there.
It's crashing against
You have to stop right at the dunes or else you're gonna get taken away.
The water's just swirling right there.
And there's so many loose logs and trees that it's not worth it to go down there.
In Santa Barbara, West Beach is closed because of a sewage spill. SpaceX has rescheduled its next launch from Vandenberg Space Force Base. A Falcon 9 rocket was supposed to go up tonight, but the launch had to be called off because of the storm. They're going to try again tomorrow at 8:02 p.m. The rocket will carry another batch of Starlink satellites. All right, let's see what's left of this storm. Krista tracking it for us in the First Alert Weather Center.
Scott, here's a look at that live storm tracker. A lot less activity, especially for San Luis Obispo County and for North Santa Barbara County. Currently light rain over the south coast and Ventura County. However, we're not completely done with this storm just yet. We do have a bit of a break. However, early 4:30 a.m. we are expecting the second wave of rain to arrive. You'll notice right above Paso Robles, it will slowly make its way further south as the morning progresses. Around 7 a.m. we are expecting rain for Santa Barbara County. Once again, it is supposed to move much quicker than what we had out there today. Today we had heavy, steady rain for several hours, which is why we've produced so much rain. Montecito, more than 1.5 feet of rain between 24 hours. And the good news is that we have a break just a day away. We have a break on Wednesday and Thursday from the rain, but much more rain in the forecast this weekend. So we do have flood alerts that are in effect. Most importantly, that flash flood warning is in effect until 12 a.m. Shelter in place. Do not travel. Like we've seen in all the videos we've shown you, flooding already taking place for much of our roads and highways. To ensure your safety, stay put. We also have a flood watch that is in effect for San Luis Obispo County and Santa Barbara County until 11 a.m. tomorrow. And for Ventura County, it is set to expire at 1 p.m. tomorrow. So we not only had heavy rain today, we also had strong southerly winds. Take a look. High wind warning is in effect until 4 p.m. tomorrow. This is for anywhere shaded in Aqua. 25 to 45 mile per hour winds, gusts up to 60 to 70 miles per hour. And we do have a wind advisory, which is set to expire at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. This is for anywhere shaded in blue. Wind speeds between 20 to 30 miles per hour. And of course, high surf caused a lot of issues last week following that system we had. And we are expecting much more of the same. So we do have that high surf advisory that is in effect until 10 p.m. on Wednesday. Even after we say goodbye to the rain, this could still cause some flooding at some beaches like we saw last week. High surf, it may be beautiful to observe the large waves, but it could pose some issues as well. So temperatures remain nice and cool as well. Tomorrow, like I said earlier, we do have that chance for some rain for the first half of the day. By the evening and into Wednesday, some relief arrives. Upper 50s for much of the Central Coast, 57 in Orchid, 59 in Santa Maria. We're also expecting windy conditions tomorrow to accompany the rain and cool temps. 56 degrees in Paso, 60 in San Luis Obispo, and 59 in Avila Beach and Pismo Beach. And as we make our way down to Ventura County, more of the same, low 60s and upper 50s as high temperatures. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast, beginning with Santa Barbara, 61 degrees, more rain in the forecast tomorrow. The good news is that we have a break between systems on Wednesday and Thursday. By Friday, that chance of rain does return. However, this weekend, rain showers expected in the forecast into Monday. Santa Maria, very similar pattern here. Temperatures remain in those upper 50s and low 60s for the next 7 days. Rain showers expected tomorrow. We are drying on a Wednesday and Thursday. However, even following the storm, like I mentioned, high surf could be an issue along with flooding. So make sure to take it nice and slow on those roads. Santa Ynez, 58 degrees. Stormy start to the day tomorrow. Drying on Wednesday. We are slightly warmer on Thursday, warming up to those mid 60s by Friday before cooling right back down to those upper 50s to accompany the rain in the forecast. Lompoc, upper 50s for the next 2 days. We are drying on Wednesday. Much needed break between the rain. More clouds arrive on Thursday, followed by that chance for rain returning. San Luis Obispo, 60 degrees. Rain showers in the forecast for tomorrow. We are drying on Wednesday and Thursday, and we do have much more rain in the forecast this weekend. We'll be right back.
Tracking this major storm hitting the central and south coast. A look at our live storm tracker radar right now. Today's storm marks 5 years to the day since the deadly mudslides in Montecito. News Channel anchor Beth Farnsworth takes a look back.
Turn around! The flash flood's right there! The flash flood's right there! Get out of here! Go!
A deluge of rain brings down a mountainside, often after a fire, taking everything with it, like it did on January 9th in 2018.
It's been an interesting journey. For the first almost year, that video almost seemed like somebody else filmed it.
Oh my God, Mom!
Marco Farrell captured the mudslide on his cell phone that tragic morning, rushing down Olive Mill Road.
Close the door!
The destructive power behind that river of mud, trees, and boulders claimed 23 lives, more than 100 homes, and left more than 400 other houses battered and broken. The Farrells' home was one of them.
It's also taught myself and my family lessons that we would have never learned. We've had to rely on strengths that we didn't know we had.
Because the mud, I mean, the flow was this high.
Seems like just yesterday. It's 5 years has gone by very quickly.
Mark Hall was one of Santa Barbara County's search and rescue volunteers that morning, along with a team of canine search dogs from throughout California. He reiterates how powerful that event was and shares unimaginable scenarios the teams came across. Creeks raged 75 feet high in some places, taking out entire neighborhoods. A house propelled 20 feet up into a tree. A kitchen wall impaled by a massive oak 3 feet in diameter.
Like many people that were there during the debris flow, it took a long time to decompress, to absorb and deal with, everything that we'd seen and done.
The community strengthened and rebuilt over the past 5 years with tireless help from our first responders and the Bucket Brigade and its thousands of volunteers. Marburg's seemingly endless routes hauling out debris and large-scale fundraising events, including 1-805. Milestones in the past half-decade include new protections, wider creeks, stronger bridges, and new debris basins.
What I tell people is love found Jack.
And somber notes. Last year, Kim Canton buried the remains of her teenage son, Jack. The search for Lydia Sudatepa, the missing toddler, continues.
I think it's made us better people, and it's solidified how much our community means to us.
Farrell's video has helped convince people around the world to evacuate below burn scars before the rains come.
There aren't too many days that I don't drive through Montecito and through the creek areas thinking about what the creeks were at that point in time, and thinking about the people that that not just the people that we rescued, but the people that came out to assist. All right, thanks.
Hall urges the community to heed future warnings when they come.
It's better to be prepared than not.
In Montecito, I'm News Channel.
Tracking the storm hitting the central and south coasts, and a look at our live storm tracker radar right now. Orcutt sees flooding across town as a result of the heavy downpour. The storm across the central coast having a major impact, specifically for those who live and work in Orcutt. Seeing this major flooding, the school district there closed school early today as directed by the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Department. All schools in Santa Barbara County closed tomorrow. Streets in Orcutt, such as Mandeville and Ivory Drive, are some to avoid when driving. Ann Garcia from Orchid told us she was on the road this morning heading to Montecito when her doctor's office called her to turn around.
Unfortunately, our day did fall apart today. Most of our clients rescheduled. So it is kind of a little bit of a sad situation for us, but at the end of the day, we're safe and sound.
We heard from others in Santa Maria who said they also had to turn around and were unable to get to work in Santa Barbara. All the rains having a big impact on our local reservoirs. Listen to this one. According to real-time data from Santa Barbara County, Cachuma Lake has risen about 20 feet in the last 24 hours. The reservoir is now at 56.8% of its capacity. That's good news. We'll be right back. There's the live storm tracker. You can follow it anytime on our mobile app and website. And for one last check on the weather here at 11 o'clock tonight, let's go back to Krista.
Scott, here's a look at that future track. We are expecting rain overnight. The second wave of rain arrives around 4:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. It is set to linger for much of the day, but the good news is that it is moving quickly. By 7 a.m., really parks itself over much of Santa Barbara County, and then once again quickly moves further south. So the good news is that relief is on the way Wednesday and Thursday, Scott, but there's much more rain in the forecast this weekend.
Thank you, Krista. Our morning team will be back here tomorrow at 5 a.m. for more storm coverage. We thank you for joining us tonight. Be well, everyone. Good night.